Ever wonder why you can't get up from that chair as easily as you used to? Or why those shopping trips leave your legs feeling like they've run a marathon? It's not just getting older. There's something specific happening that doctors rarely mention. Your legs are actually the first part of your body to reveal a critical nutritional imbalance, long before other symptoms appear. I discovered this hidden connection after watching countless patients regain their strength and stability through a surprisingly simple change to their dinner plates. What if I told you that 4 ordinary foods, likely sitting in your kitchen right now, contain specific compounds that can restore leg strength, improve stability, and help maintain your independence? The most surprising one might shock you. It's been sitting right under our noses all along, but almost nobody connects it to leg health. Where are you watching from today? Share your city in the comments below, and don't forget to hit subscribe for more life-changing health insights that our generation actually needs. Now, let me reveal the first powerful food that's transforming how seniors maintain their mobility. 1. Spinach, the nerve and muscle ally. Your legs crave. Did you know the humble spinach leaf contains the exact nutrients your aging legs need to stay strong? I'm not talking about Popeye-level strength. I'm talking about the real, everyday strength that keeps you independent and mobile. When my patient Martha first came to me, she could barely make it from her car to the grocery store entrance. "My legs feel like they're giving out on me," she confessed, frustration clear in her voice. 6 weeks after adding just 1 cup of spinach to her daily meals, she called me excitedly. "I walked through the entire farmer's market yesterday, and my legs didn't quit on me." What's happening inside spinach that makes such a difference? 2 critical minerals, magnesium and potassium, work like the body's electrical system maintenance crew. Magnesium controls how your muscles contract and relax. Without enough, your leg muscles become stiff, prone to cramping, and surprisingly weak. Just 1 cup of cooked spinach delivers nearly 40% of the magnesium your body needs daily. Think of potassium as your body's natural cramp fighter. Remember those middle-of-the-night leg cramps that bolt you awake? Low potassium is often the culprit. Spinach delivers a powerful dose, helping regulate the electrical signals that allow your legs to move smoothly and respond when you need them. But here's something your doctor probably never mentioned. Spinach contains natural nitrates that actually improve blood flow to your leg muscles. This means more oxygen reaches your muscles exactly when they need it most, whether you're standing in line at the bank or taking those stairs instead of the elevator. "But I've never liked spinach," you might be thinking. I hear you. Try this insider tip from my 78-year-old patient, Frank. "I blend a handful into my morning smoothie with banana and berries. Can't taste it at all, but my tennis game has never been better." Other patients find that baby spinach has a milder flavor than regular spinach, making it perfect for salads or quick sautés with garlic and olive oil. Not a spinach fan no matter what? No problem. Other dark leafy greens like kale, Swiss chard, or even collard greens provide similar benefits. The darker the leaf, the more nutrient-packed it typically is. My neighbor Rose, at 82, swears by her green drink, a small glass of low-sodium V8 with a handful of spinach blended in. "It takes me 30 seconds to make and gives me hours of steady energy for my volunteer work," she tells everyone who will listen. Want to keep it super simple? Frozen spinach is just as nutritious as fresh and keeps much longer. Thaw a small portion to mix into soups, pasta sauce, or even scrambled eggs. Your legs will thank you without your taste buds ever knowing the difference. Are your legs trying to tell you something? Pay attention to how they feel tomorrow after adding some spinach to your dinner tonight. You might be surprised at how quickly this simple change makes a noticeable difference. Now, Let's talk about a powerful protein source that works alongside spinach to keep your legs strong in a completely different way. 2. Salmon, the protein powerhouse that rebuilds aging muscles. Have you ever wondered why some people in their 70s and 80s still have the leg strength to garden for hours, while others struggle just to climb a few steps? The difference often comes down to one critical nutrient that salmon delivers better than almost any other food: complete protein combined with powerful anti-inflammatory omega-3s. Let me tell you about James, a 75-year-old former high school coach who came to me worried about his weakening legs. "I used to be able to demonstrate proper form to my athletes," he said sadly. "Now I can barely get up from watching TV without using my arms to push." After adding salmon to his diet twice weekly for just 2 months, James noticed something remarkable. That old, familiar strength was returning to his legs. Here's why salmon works when other proteins might not. After 60, your body experiences a natural process called sarcopenia, the fancy medical term for age-related muscle loss. Your legs, containing your body's largest muscles, are hit hardest. Salmon provides complete protein, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids your muscles need to repair and rebuild. Just one 3-ounce serving delivers around 22 grams of high-quality protein. But salmon's secret weapon isn't just protein. It's the unique combination with omega-3 fatty acids that makes it a leg-strengthening superfood. These healthy fats fight the chronic inflammation that's silently damaging your muscle tissue. Think of inflammation as a slow-burning fire in your leg tissues, gradually weakening them year after year. Omega-3s are like your body's natural fire extinguisher. "I never connected my achy, weak legs with inflammation," admits Doris, 68. "But 2 months after eating salmon regularly, I noticed I wasn't grabbing for the stair rail anymore. My knees didn't hurt when standing up at church either." Salmon also provides vitamin D, especially important if you're not getting outside as much as you used to. Vitamin D deficiency is shockingly common in adults over 65, and it directly impacts muscle function and strength. Your muscles literally cannot contract properly without adequate vitamin D. If you're thinking, salmon is expensive, you're right, but there are budget-friendly options. Canned salmon provides the same nutrition at a fraction of the cost. Look for sales on frozen salmon fillets, which maintain their nutritional value remarkably well. One patient makes salmon patties using canned salmon mixed with a beaten egg and a sprinkle of breadcrumbs. Delicious, affordable, and her legs have never been stronger. Not a fish fan? Consider these alternatives: sardines, even more omega-3s than salmon, trout, or mackerel. If you don't eat fish at all, walnuts, flax seeds, and chia seeds provide plant-based omega-3s, though you'll want to combine them with other protein sources like beans or tofu. Here's a simple way to prepare salmon even if you're not a chef. Place a salmon fillet on aluminum foil, drizzle with olive oil, sprinkle with lemon pepper, wrap it up, and bake at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for about 15 minutes. Couldn't be easier, and your legs will feel the difference within weeks. Speaking of differences you can feel, our next food builds not just muscle, but also strengthens the very foundation your legs rely on. 3. Greek yogurt, your muscles and bones' best friend. When Elaine, my 73-year-old patient, first started feeling unsteady on her feet, her first thought was to blame her shoes. But the real culprit was hiding in plain sight. Her body was gradually losing the critical nutrients that both muscles and bones need to keep her legs strong and stable. That's when a simple food made a world of difference. "I never thought something as ordinary as Greek yogurt would help me feel confident walking again," Elaine told me 6 weeks after making one simple change to her breakfast routine. "But now I can keep up with my grandkids at the zoo, without worrying about my legs giving out. What makes Greek yogurt so special for your legs? First, it's a protein powerhouse. While regular yogurt typically contains 5 to 7 grams of protein per serving, Greek yogurt packs a mighty 15 to 20 grams in the same amount, nearly 3 times more. This concentrated protein is exactly what aging leg muscles crave to maintain their strength and function. But here's what most people miss. Greek yogurt's magic isn't just about protein. It's also one of the best food sources of calcium, the mineral your bones need to stay dense and strong. Think about it. Your leg muscles can be in great shape, but if the bones they're attached to are becoming fragile, your overall leg strength and stability still suffer. After my bone density test showed early osteopenia, I was worried, shares Robert, 69. My doctor suggested medication, but I wanted to try nutrition first. Adding Greek yogurt daily was part of my plan. 1 year later, my follow-up test showed improvement, something my doctor said rarely happens without medication. The probiotics in Greek yogurt offer another hidden benefit many seniors don't realize. These beneficial bacteria support your gut health, which directly impacts how well your body absorbs all nutrients, not just from the yogurt itself, but from everything else you eat. Better absorption means your leg muscles and bones get more of what they need from all your food. Now, I know what you're thinking. I don't like the sour taste of Greek yogurt. Here's the trick my patients swear by. Mix in a teaspoon of honey or maple syrup with vanilla extract, or blend in some berries. The natural sweetness balances the tanginess perfectly. Or try using unsweetened Greek yogurt as a sour cream substitute on potatoes, in tacos, or as a base for dips. If you're lactose intolerant or don't consume dairy, there are alternatives. Coconut-based Greek-style yogurt alternatives offer similar texture, and while they don't provide the same calcium, many are fortified. You can also consider calcium-set tofu for a plant-based option that delivers both protein and calcium. The most remarkable thing about Greek yogurt is how quickly it works. Mary, at 78, noticed more strength in her legs after just 3 weeks of enjoying Greek yogurt with her morning berries. "I can feel the difference when I stand up from my garden bench," she told me. "There's a sturdiness that wasn't there before." For the best results, choose plain, unflavored Greek yogurt to avoid added sugars and aim for a serving daily. Your legs will thank you with every strong, confident step you take. But what if weakness persists even with adequate protein and calcium? Our next food addresses something even more fundamental, the very blood flow your legs depend on. 4. Beets. Nature's circulation booster. Remember when you could climb a flight of stairs without your legs feeling like lead weights? That's not just about muscle strength, it's about circulation. Poor blood flow to your legs might be the hidden reason they feel weak, heavy, and unreliable. And there's one surprisingly powerful food that acts like a natural circulation booster: beets. When 81-year-old Walter first came to see me, he was frustrated. "I've been taking my vitamins, eating protein, even doing the exercises my doctor suggested, but my legs still feel so heavy by afternoon, I can barely make it up my driveway." When I suggested adding beets to his diet 3 times weekly, he looked skeptical. 6 weeks later, Walter couldn't stop smiling. "My legs feel like they've been given new life. What is in these beets anyway?" The answer lies in natural compounds called nitrates that your body converts into nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes and widens your blood vessels. As we age, our blood vessels naturally stiffen and narrow, reducing blood flow especially to extremities like our legs. Beets actively reverse this process, allowing more oxygen-rich blood to reach your leg muscles. "I thought my leg weakness was just age catching up with me," admits Carol, 72. But after adding beet juice to my morning routine for a month, I can now walk my entire garden path without needing to sit down halfway. It's like someone turned up the power in my legs. The research backs this up. A fascinating study at Wake Forest University found that older adults who consumed beetroot juice before exercise were able to walk longer with less effort than those who didn't. Another study showed beetroot juice improved oxygen delivery to muscles by up to 38% during low-intensity activity, exactly the kind of movement most seniors do daily. Beyond improving circulation, beets offer another leg-saving benefit. They fight inflammation with powerful compounds called betalains. These natural anti-inflammatories help reduce the swelling and discomfort that often accompany poor circulation in legs, especially after long periods of sitting or standing. But I can't stand the earthy taste of beets, you might be thinking. I hear this concern often. Try this simple solution. Roast beets with a drizzle of olive oil, balsamic vinegar, and a sprinkle of rosemary. The roasting process caramelizes their natural sugars, making them sweeter and less earthy. Or try mixing small amounts of beet juice with apple or orange juice. The sweetness balances the flavor perfectly. If you really can't stomach beets in any form, consider these alternatives. Red spinach, arugula, or rhubarb all contain respectable amounts of nitrates. Not as powerful as beets, but still beneficial for circulation. For the quickest results, try this simple beet juice morning shot that my patient Diane created. Blend a small raw beet, peeled, with half an apple and a slice of lemon. Strain if desired, and drink 4 ounces daily. Within 2 weeks, the heaviness in my legs was gone, Diane reports. Now I can keep up with my walking group again. Remember, cooking beets for too long can reduce their nitrate content. Steaming or roasting for under 45 minutes preserves most of the beneficial compounds. And don't worry if your urine turns pinkish after eating beets. That's just the natural pigment passing through, completely harmless. Now that we've covered these 4 leg-strengthening foods individually, let's talk about how to combine them for maximum benefit. You've now discovered 4 powerful foods that target different aspects of leg health: spinach for nerve and muscle function, salmon for muscle preservation and inflammation control, Greek yogurt for muscle and bone strength, and beets for optimal circulation. But how do you combine them into a practical eating plan? And what about medication interactions you should know about? Eleanor, a vibrant 77-year-old, created what she calls her Strong Legs meal plan after learning about these foods. Monday's dinner is baked salmon with garlicky spinach. Tuesday's breakfast is Greek yogurt with my homemade beet berry blend stirred in. I rotate through combinations all week, and my legs haven't felt this reliable in years. For medication considerations, be aware that beets can slightly lower blood pressure, generally beneficial but worth monitoring if you're already on blood pressure medication. Spinach contains vitamin K, which can interact with blood thinners like warfarin, so keep your intake consistent rather than suddenly increasing it. Always check with your pharmacist or doctor about potential food medication interactions. Light movement amplifies the benefits of these foods. Margaret, 70, takes a 10-minute stroll after meals containing these foods. It's like the walking helps distribute all those good nutrients straight to my legs, she explains. I can actually feel the difference between days I move after eating and days I don't. For those with swallowing difficulties or denture issues, consider these modifications. Steam spinach until very soft. Blend Greek yogurt with milk to make a smoothie. Use canned or poached salmon with the bones removed, and juice beets or use beet powder in smoothies. The most powerful approach is consistency rather than quantity. Small amounts of these foods regularly outperform large amounts occasionally. Pat, at 84, puts it perfectly. I have a little bit of at least one of these foods every single day. Nothing fancy, nothing complicated, just consistent. And for the first time in decades, my legs aren't holding me back from living the life I want. Isn't that, after all, what strong legs are really about?